Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Lanmou Spiritual, formerly known as Lanmou Tarot. We are doing a collective reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever Aries may be in your chart, and wherever may feel like watching this, cross watchers included. This is for May 2020. But it's not time specific, okay? We are using the Psychic Tarot for this reading. I'm like spacing out. As soon as I started meditating on your energy, Aries, we have a beautiful yellow butterfly that just flew in front of the window for you. But Aries, thank you so much for your patience. I was able to upload the Aries reading last time for April, and that was the first one that I did. But so we did not make it back for more reading, but at least you guys got a reading. Most people didn't. Most of the signs were not uploaded. So thank you so much for your patience, for sticking with me. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. You're practicing patience and finding new ways of keeping busy that brings you joy. Okay, you're creating a space of harmony and comfort in your home for the whole family. For those of you who live alone, I've lived alone for a long time. I should say, live alone for a long time. So it's okay, you still can create your own sense of fun. If you live in a place where they have parks, you're still allowed to go take a walk in the park. You just cannot, I guess, use the equipment or whatnot. You can just go take a walk in your neighborhood. Just stay away from people if other people are walking. Oh, Aries, I have a kitty cat. My neighbor's kitty is just crossing the driveway. She's not coming this way. She just gave birth, by the way. She just gave birth to kitties. I went to visit the kitties. And she's like, you want a kitty? I'm like, I don't think so, no. Let me tell you, almost every single cat in this neighborhood come, and sometimes they just sit in the driveway. But I'm just not a cat person. I don't encourage it. But I've never been a cat person. I wouldn't even know what to do. So, but the kitties were so cute. I was so tempted. But anyway, she just made an appearance and he walked away. All right. I'm doing a lot of chit-chatting. I'm so distracted for your reading, Aries. I should say all reading. Let's see here. What message Spirit have for you? And the cards are just jumping out for you too. Oh my goodness. Let's ground ourselves here. Messages for Aries, Spirit. Messages for Aries. I hope you guys don't mind my little chit-chat. Messages for Aries. If I haven't said it, this is the Psychic Tarot. I like this deck. I really like this deck. Okay. Number 13, transformation. Wow, what a way to start, May. Transformation. This is the death card, okay? It's called transformation here. Card of Scorpio, major arcana, number 13. And here we have number 4. This card has been making the round, okay? During this May reading, almost every signs I've done so far, I've had this card shown up here. Discontent and boredom with the 4 of Cups, Moon in Cancer energy. A lot of us are in our feelings, okay? Cancer is a water sign, very sensitive, and then to have Moon energy again, it's like we may be feeling like we're not receiving as much emotionally, or we're not connecting the way we want to connect, or we want to take a pause almost with that discontent. I'm reading discontent, but I almost want to say disconnect and boredom. There's a sense of disconnect emotionally here. And here we have the 2 of Earth, movement, choice, and decision. The 6th chakra card, third eye chakra, wide open for you, Aries, ushering in that new beginning. The Ace of Fire, passion ignited, beautiful. And what do we have here? We have major arcana number 3, the Empress card representing Venus. It's called fertility here, right? It has all the chakra system are being pronounced here, especially that heart chakra, right? Even in that passion ignited, we see the green here on the heart chakra is almost like a blaze. Look at that flame coming through that sickle solar plexus energy and your heart chakra, and connecting all the way up to your third eye chakra. We see this circle here on that passion ignited, and we have that oval place here, taking in all the energy centers from your not wood chakra, from your sacral chakra, about your creativity, your desires, going to your solar plexus chakra and your heart chakra, about your self-confidence, who you are, you know, who you love, your sense of emotion, right? Your upper chakras here also included, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra, in that card of fertility. This is absolutely beautiful here. So this is like a passion ignited. This is a minor kind of, right, an offer from the universe. I'm so excited, Aries, I can't even finish. I want to pull all the cards before I talk about them, but these two are pulling my energy so much for you. It's kind of like here, it's the upper chakras that are being pronounced in that minor kind of card, the Ace of Fire, right? About the third eye. Your crown chakra is not in that part of that circle. It's about intuition here. It's about who are we, okay? About the first, Aries, you're the first sign, first house energy. It's about who we are. Who are we at the soul level? Who are we deeply? Who are we, and what makes us happy? What do we love? Okay, how do we experience love? How do we share love? Okay, how do we give love? And this is what's connecting here, that solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and that third eye chakra. Intuitive knowing, deep knowing. Absolutely beautiful. Let's keep going here. Here we have foundation and achievement, the Four of Fire. Yes, the honeymoon card, we call it. Again, we have a 7 here, 7 of water. Choose wisely. There's a choice that needs to be made. There's an offer that's being made. At the center of your reading is about the one, that passion ignited, that choice, that offer coming here towards you. Okay, an offer that's gonna bring a lot of passion, that's gonna really ignite your sense of creativity. But the sacral chakra is not shown here. It's gonna ignite your sense of creativity, but it's to the upper chakras, what we're gonna create. Here we have fertility next to it. That is so beautiful, Aries. I'm so happy, excited about this reading. And we have judgment, known as called the truth card in this deck. In the psychic tarot, it's called the truth card. This is major arcana number 20, also known as the judgment card. We are in the year 2020, and I've been calling it the year of judgment since the get-go. And indeed, that, like, we feel like the whole universe, no, I shouldn't say the whole universe, this whole planet Earth is going to judgment, right? We're all being called to task about how we live our life. We're all being called to task about all this. We gotta go, we gotta do, that we all take part on, partake in, and now we're being asked to slow down. What happened? The world is still going. What happened? Like, we haven't been to work since the second week of March. I haven't done my regular job, the way I pay my bills and whatnot, because the schools were closed. And I saw this coming. The moment they say, like, they're closing the northern portion of Italy, I'm like, that's it. I'm like, my friend that I talk about to all the time here, like my soul flame, soulmate, twin flame, and all of it. And he was across the world from them. And then I remember it was like in the dead of night, which was morning for him. He said, they closed down the northern portion of Italy. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, that's it. This is very serious. That's no joke. That's one of his favorite part of the world. So I started taking these things very seriously. So I haven't gone to work since then, because my job, I'm very exposed. So a lot of us have been pushed to slow down. We had no choice but to take care of the people that are close to us, right? To take care of the home, to take care of the home base, of foundation, right? That foundation, that's what we all been focusing on, willingly or unwillingly, right? We had to spend more time together. You have to spend more time with your kids, more time with your husband, your lover, your parents, and if it's you live by yourself, you yourself, you have to spend more time with yourself. So in doing so, we also get to pay attention, closer attention to our intuition, to the messages that are coming through our intuition, right? What are we creating? What do we want to create from the get-go? Okay, and what have we been doing? Have we been doing the things that we set out to do? Have we been fulfilling our life purpose here? So truth, judgment, it's all of us as a collective that's going to that judgment. But in our individual life, in our personal life, we too are going to that judgment. You're right. We know, like, at the time of death, like the Egyptian has that ritual where you weigh the heart. Is your heart as light or lighter than a feather? Can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, yes, I am a good person? At the very least, I do my best. I live my truth. It's the card of truth here. The truth is coming out. All of us that are now like that have been grounded, that are not going to work, that are not flying all over the place, guess what? The world is still going. Yes, it's gonna be different, but it's still going, right? So that is the truth of the situation. We are all here. We all have a role. We have all have something to contribute, and how we do it is also important, especially how we do it in relation to other people, in taking into consideration the other people, not just the other people in our life and within our community, but the people across the world. How we do it is important in relation to the environment that support us, that sustain us. That's how we eat. That's how we grow the food. That's how the animals, move around and survive. That's how, we breathe the air. Does the air stay clean or not? As a collective, it affects all of us. Judgment indeed. Moving on. 6 of air at the bottom of the reading for you. Yes, moving on. The shifting of energy here. We start with transformation, death and rebirth. There's something that needed to end in order for a new beginning to take place, and this transformation is taking place. It's a transformation that's divinely guided. Okay, it's a transformation. It's almost like that's very well timed. We have that transformation in full alignment with passion ignited with that new beginning. Hence the ending, the death card, the new beginning, and the truth, because this is a karmic situation with that truth card, with that judgment card. Atonement, right? This is that truth here is to tell us. It's also a sense of reconciliation with the truth, reconciliation with your maker, reconciliation with the self, reconciliation with the divine, reconciliation with the truth. The truth of what truly is, the truth of what of who we are, the truth of what we've done in our personal life and in as sort of a collective here. Okay, that transformation was divinely guided. That transformation needed to take place. If people have left your life, if certain situation that you used to engage in no longer seems appealing, even you feel like, okay, how am I gonna go back to this job I've been hating for so many years, with this job that brings me no fulfillment, with this job that requires of me to do things that are completely against my true beliefs. So a lot of us we are going through this, and some of it is very in the subconscious, right? Some of it is very much in the subconscious, and it's an energy that we started since last year, during Virgo season of last year. I've been talking about that since last year, where we're being asked to look at the details of our life, of everyday life, our routines, the things that we are saying, in alignment with the things we are thinking, in alignment with the things we are doing, in alignment with the things we are feeling. So that transformation here has been in motion. It's been coming. It's being a coming. Okay, and what we have here, this content and boredom. I keep wanting to disconnect. For some of you, there's a disconnect when that transformation happen. When that death, that ending that needs to take place in whichever aspect of your life or of yourself takes place. There's a pause that happens. Okay, with that moon in Cancer, where we all gonna be in our feelings. There's an emotional aspect to that we cannot escape. That's why you see some people, they just absolutely itching to go back, thinking things are just gonna go back to exactly the way it was. They just think they're just gonna open up everything and we all gonna go back and nothing happened. All those people that have lost their lives, absolutely were completely alone, without even their loved ones around them, without even being able to have a memorial. Like all those people that have been enduring that, have gone through that, they think they're all gonna be unaffected. We're just gonna go back to normal, like nothing happened. And that is not the case. And everybody was telling themselves that's the case. They're lying to themselves. They have not been paying attention. They're not they just cannot handle that truth right now. But we must stand in the truth so we can prepare ourselves for what comes next, right? So there's an emotional aspect to it. There's an emotional component to this, to what we're all going through. And then the next step we have here is movement, choice, decision. Yes, movement, choice, decision. when that ending takes place, before that new beginning can happen, there's going to be some movement. Okay, there's some things that are shifting around. Nothing's gonna be the same. Okay, choices gonna have to be made. Which door are we gonna walk to? Are we gonna walk to the same doors? Are we gonna choose a different path? Are we going to go to this door, come out, and then choose that door? Choices. What are the choices we're gonna make? We're gonna be facing choices. Okay, and I'm talking about this, but the seven of water is calling me too. We have the seven of water here. Choose wisely. The choices are going to be available to you. We are lucky. We have those choices available to us. There are people who don't even have choices available to them, or the choices are so limited that they're going to feel like, okay, it's really not a choice. They just have to go. Okay, so there's gonna be choices and movement happening. Nothing's gonna remain the same. No, not for many of us, and most certainly not for us Aries that are the ones that are being tasked with starting this new, with helping people to set these new things in motion. Right, we are the one that's being tasked with almost like to leading to leading the collective towards this new transition. Right, so we are the world openers. We are the first signs of the zodiac. And we know every spiritual work, anything whatsoever, it starts with the knowledge of the selves. And that's what we do, Aries, the knowing thyself, the really understanding of who you are, who we are. And here we have the third eye chakra. It's going to be so important as we go through that transformation to listen to our intuition, to not just base our decisions, our understanding of things from just information that's being provided to us, whether through the media or through our to the officials, elected officials, to the scientists, to not just focus on that, on the on our physical eyes, on just the logic of it all. It's gonna be very important for us to, more than ever, to pay attention to our intuition. Okay, to the messages that are coming through our subconscious, because there is something new. The new is here. That ending, that transformation is taking place to bring something anew. Yes, it is a choice to choose it, but I feel like for a lot of us, we already know whether we choose that's being offered or we go a different path, we're gonna have to choose. Decisions are gonna have to be made. Okay, decisions are gonna have to be made. And here we have fertility. This is absolutely beautiful. Fertility, Venus energy. Venus talks about abundance. It's a planet of abundance. Venus shower us with abundance, with a sense of creativity. Whether you want to create a new family, you want to birth children, that is, you want to bring new kids into the world, a new project, a new foundation, right, a new career, a new way of doing things. Fertility is auspicious. Okay, it's gonna bring a lot of happiness and beauty and abundance. That's Venus energy for you, and it's all encompassing. It's gonna take everything of you, Aries, and this, at the very center of it, it's gonna rain from your heart chakra, meaning it's gonna be based on love. It's gonna be approached through love. Whatever is that new thing, that new phase, that new decision, that new place, that new choice, that we are being ushered towards, that decision you're gonna make, not just with your mind but also with your intuition, it's gonna be made with your heart, your full heart. That's just beautiful. It's gonna come from the heart place. And that's why, I used to end my reading all the time with love is the only answer. And it's not because to be naive about it, but it's to say, no matter what the issue is, no matter what the problem is, no matter where or when we approach it from the heart space, all of a sudden it becomes clearer. Yes, our mind, our logic, our intellect, it's important. That's one aspect. But our truth, our clarity, the part of us that bridge all the knowing, that bridge the lower chakras to the upper chakras, is the heart. The heart doesn't lie. Knowledge, you can read different opinions on the same subject. How many planets there are? Are there lives in the other universes? Are, you know, like anything can be disputed. You can find an opposite opinion, opposite theory, opposite study on it. Knowledge, no matter how strong, no matter how popular, can be biased. There was a time, there were a vast majority, a whole race of people that used to be subjugated. People used to think they're not people, used to be seen as lesser than, used to be counted as lesser than. And the stigma is that is still here even now. A prejudice that is still even now. And a lot of people use knowledge, use studies to keep this going, to keep that stigma going against their own fellow beings. Thinking, feelings, beings, fellow beings. All right? So the mind is important, but the heart space, that is what we're being called to engage during this time as we go towards this new beginning. And this new beginning, that's going to help us to set a new foundation, a new home, whether it's your own personal home, whether it's your spiritual home, that temple, that body that houses your spirit in this realm, whether it's your physical home where you reside with your family, whether it's your home as far as your community you're from, whether it's your home as far as your home country, this world, this planet, this earth that is home, the new home, a new foundation we're trying to set for ourselves, that is going to bring a lot of happiness for all of us. The rainbow here, yes, happiness, but the rainbow comes after a storm. After the rain has passed, after the storm has passed, right? After that ending, after the transformation has taken place, after we've gone to that awakening of our third eye opening up, here comes a new foundation. It's not the tower we have here. I can't remember if we had the tower last month, Aries, in our reading. I feel like whatever big disruption, shake up already taking place. Now is the transformation. Now is the ending that we're going through. The remnants of the like the endings that needed to take place. The people that needed to leave. The places that needed to let go of. That's what we're going through. And the emotional aspect, the emotional discontent that comes with that. But understanding we have choices, understanding there's something beautiful here we're about to start, we're about to create with the in concert with the universe, right? In connection with the universe, we are creating this new beginning, this new foundation, these new levels of achievements. And there's a caution here. Spirit is telling us, yes, all of this transformation is major arcana we're being pushed towards, but we still have a free will. This new beginning with the ace of fire, it's still up to us to choose it, to march towards that. These messages that are coming through our intuition, it's up to us to understand them and to make use of them. Choose wisely. We still have choice. We still have free will. The choice, we still have decisions, movement. Where do we go? What choice we make, what other decisions we make, we still have it. It's still up to us. We're going to push in this way, in this path, in this new era, but there's still a decision that is up to us, right? So as you exercise your free will, do not be distracted by too many options. Do not be distracted by even a sense of illusion, or do not be distracted by, you know, like to be overwhelmed, right? By what do I do now? What do I do now? But to engage that heart chakra. What do I want? Who am I? That solar plexus chakra. Who am I? Who am I? What do I want to create in this world? What do I feel? What gets me going? What gets the loins going? We have the sacral chakra engaged here. Reproductive system engaged here in that fertility card. That is in alignment with my heart. Who am I? What do I feel confident? What makes me feel confident? What builds up my self-esteem and my confidence? And that I love and enjoy, that brings me love and happiness. How do I express myself and communicate? That brings me love and happiness, and help other people too, and bring joy to the world. And in making that decision from that approach, you will not falter in choosing wisely. You will choose wisely, okay? Stay engaged in the heart space. Stay engaged in your intuition, seeing things through your third eye. because the truth is here. Your truth is here. It's your moment of truth too. Your personal moment of truth. My personal moment of truth. Our personal moment of truth. Our sense of reconciliation with the selves, with our God. Because what we know is things will never be the same. We must go. Go we must. Right? Transition. I pulled that card. Look at what I have. I almost have goosebumps. Number 18. This is the moon card. Drills down to a 9. Completion. Completion of a cycle. It's called shadow here, the moon card. Because what we don't see, which we might know intuitively, which we might understand in a certain way. Excuse me, I just noticed that the lighting is kind of off here. What we don't see, there's a passing of the baton here, right? With every ending and the beginning, an era is ending, there's a new era coming through, and the baton is being passed from one age to the next. This is what's in the shadow. We don't know, we don't see, but intuitively we know, because it's a moon card. It's all about intuition. It may be hidden from our physical eyes, but if we engage our intuition, we dig a little bit deeper, we will see. We are moving on. We are moving forward. Okay? And a lot of us is being asked to take on that baton, to pick up that wand, to get that line going. And I'm getting that imagery in my head. What's that dance that we do? Everyone put their arms on top of the other person in front of them shoulder. That line dance that we do at parties. That dance, that line dance that we do. That's the way. That's the image that's coming through here. And you're the one who's starting. You're the first guy. You don't have anybody's shoulder to put your arm on, because you're the first guy. The line has not finished yet, and people are joining in by putting their hands on your shoulder and dancing in circle. And the circle is starting until everyone that needs to join the circle has come. Then you can close that circle by putting your hand on that last person's shoulder, Aries. That is a big task. That's absolutely beautiful, breathtaking here. Here we have, again, the Empress. Fertility, abundance, creativity. The 9 of Wands, almost at that completion of a cycle, right? Almost at the completion phase. Sagittarius energy. The need to protect the turf. To know that you have someone else's back and someone else has your back, right? This is from the lessons learned. This is not paranoia, this nine of Wands. That person is bandaged. They've gone through some stuff. Something happened here. There's a need here. We feel we are the gatekeeper to maintain. And here again, here's your Ace of Wands that we have at the center of this reading. This is about what this is about. To protect our planet, to protect what is worth protecting, which is all of us. We're all worth it. We're all worth the effort, the abundance, a sense of creativity. There's plenty on this planet for all of us to live comfortably. If it were not for greed and selfishness and ego, but there's a new beginning here. You have 2 Ace of Wands here. The choice, the new. That is what we're being pushed towards. 9 of Pentacles. Enjoying the fruit of your labor. This is a sense of comfort in that 9 of Pentacles. This is someone really sitting there enjoying the beautiful surrounding they created for themselves. Especially for those of you that are by yourself during this time, during this self-isolation time of keeping, of social distancing time. Really make sure you enjoy your surrounding. Use the things that are available to you right now in your home. We all have way more than we realize, to make it as comfortable as can be. If there are projects you've been meaning to do, start doing them. Start working on them. Do things that bring you relaxation, that beautify your place, that you beautify yourself, that also help you to use your own sense of creativity. Okay? We are being pushed towards the new. And I'm willing to take one more for you guys. I want to take one more for you, Aries, on the truth card. I want to take one more on the truth. Let's not forget here, we have the fire energy, we have pentacles, we have that fertility. The fertility card, the Empress card I call fertility card, is all about creation. Creation that's going to push you towards abundance and beauty. That's transformation. That's what it's going to take us towards. Independence, financially, and financial independence. Some of you, you're going to want to start anew. You're going to want to start your own company, your own project, your own foundation. For some of you, going back to work for someone else is no longer an option for you. The home base, that new foundation and achievement, for some of you, it's going to be about the home. You're going to choose to not go back to work. For some of you, to be a two-income household, you're going to decide, you know what? I need to spend more time with my children. I don't even know who they are. I want to take more leadership role in what they're learning, in their education. The home space is going to be very important. Okay? This is, we have two flippers here. This is for the Judgment card. Here we have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is moon in Libra energy. The Two of Swords is a card for me about fairness and justice. Well, not just for me. Clearly, that's the energy it gives us. Making a decision that is fair and just. So this is about, again, justice, karmic energy in our decision making, in the choices that we have made, especially in regards to our communication. In our communication, in our travel, the way we connect to other people, and the back and forth that we experience. When we have disagreements, how do we settle the score? We need to bring that justice, that sense of fairness, and we're all gonna face judgment about that. That judgment here is about our sense of fairness, how we face ourselves, how we face each other. How do we settle the score? How fair have we been? And other people too against us. If other people have not been fair to us, if other people have taken advantage because of their position for being high on their horse, and they can just, stab us, take what is ours, take more of the resources than they even need, than they can even consume. Anywhere there was some sense of injustice, the spirit is coming to level the score, to level the playing here, okay? And we have a role to play in all of these areas. I thought I was done, but I want to take a clarification for you on fertility. Clarification. We have the Empress card twice here. We already knew it's a new beginning. Something new we are creating here. There's a sense of creation here. I want to have an idea. What is Aries creating here? Clarification on the Empress card. Major Arcana number 3. Clarification for Aries. All right. And 3 cards flew out. 8 of Sagittarius energy. 8 of fire. Fast moving energy. Whatever's happening here, that transformation is fast moving energy. So we have the King of, you see, here comes the Tower. I'm excited. I can't even get to show you the cards. I told you, I felt that Tower energy. It's not here. I mentioned, I don't know if it was last month reading, if it was there, but I could feel that Tower energy here, okay? But here it shows up. It shows up. I didn't have to see it to feel it. It shows up. Here we have the King of Wands, stepping into your power, taking control, taking charge, being this intellectual, this powerhouse that you are, in full confidence, in understanding the mystical aspect of self. You don't even have to hold on to the one that you are. There's so much power and sheer confidence here. There's nothing to prove. You are the statement. Your life is the statement. Your presence is the statement. I just love that King of Wands. King of Wands energy just, oh. Tower, absolute disruption. What are you creating? Creating something that's gonna bring you to the highest level that you can be. This is the highest card you can get, the highest level you can get in the fire cards. To be the king, to be the King of Wands, to be in full control and power of your being, of who you are, of your true nature, to really undertake your nature, and to disrupt, to cause disruption. Whatever you're creating is going to create some kind of disruption, because we are not here for Aries. And after you're ushering this new beginning, you are here to start the new, to start that dance, to start to help people to step into that new era, there's gonna be some kind of a disruption. There's gonna be some kind of, to set a new foundation. We have to dig the dirt. We have to disturb the soil. We don't just put the house on top of on top of the foundation of the soil just like it was. No, we have to dig. We have to make sure there what's underneath that soil, to prepare the soil before we can lay down the foundation to build that new house. Hence the tower. Whatever that was faulty, whatever, like structure, institutions, people, way of thinking, perspective, whatever it was that was not serving us in creating this new and bringing more beauty and abundance into the world, into this universe for all of us, the tower needs to come to release. You see, even in our emotional life, we're no longer going to accept crumbs, nor are we going to take more than we need. When those offers come, if you already had 3 cups, 3 cups is enough for you, it's time to replenish the earth. Give it back to the earth. Give it back to the planet. Give it back for something that's going to be good for the greater good. That's the energy I'm getting here with that 4 of Cups, okay? This is absolutely beautiful energy, Aries. Whether it's on your own personal life, whether it's that greater spiritual message that's coming through here, that has been coming through here, it's all the same. You're being called to step into your power. You're being called to assume more responsibility, okay? Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yes, whatever you do, whatever that you are undertaking in your romantic situation, approach it from love. Even if you and your person have had some kind of have had some kind of transition in your relationship, that things have not been up to par, or you have to make certain decisions, like there's been some kind of emotional disconnect, and you had to allow that transformation to take place. You had to change things in the relationship, whatever it is, the way you're approaching it, whether you had issues in the past you are trying to solve, approach it from the place of love. Even if you're calling that person to task, you're trying to bring a new sense of fairness, and it's you were wrong, approach it from a place of fairness, of love, okay? Focus on the love aspect of the relationship, okay? And this is the card that came out for you: passion. And did flirt and passion. There's so much passion here, Aries. We have the 3 of Wands 3 times, and the Tower card is also a card of very deep passion, intense passion, Mars energy. Here we have Ace of Wands. We have 2 Ace of Wands here, and then we have the card of passion. This card, literally, that Ace of Fire, is called passion ignited. You and your person is going to experience a lot of passion. After a time of discontent, and sense of boredom, we all gonna make the choice, the decision in a romantic situation. This is about a romantic situation to really reconnect, to really connect in a spiritual level, not just a physical level. The connection is gonna happen first with the third eye chakra, to that spiritual aspect, energy, where you're gonna remember why you're together in the first place. We remember all those life cycles that you've gone through. We remember who's that person to you, that you are their moon, you are their sun, and they are your moon or your sun. Like, you're gonna remember. First, it starts with the third eye chakra for you guys. After that transformation take place, then the passion is ignited. That's at the center of your reading. Passion in a love situation. And again, here we have more passion, creativity. We have and yes, for some of you, if you've been trying to conceive with your person, after all this passion, you will get the news that some of you are gonna be conceiving, are gonna get pregnant, and some of you are gonna get married too. Very soon, that person may renew their vow to you. If you are separated, living in separate homes, you may decide to join forces to come living in the home, again, okay, to living under the same roof. Okay, you may decide to get married, even if you go to the justice of the peace to get married. Here, there's a sense of truth and judgment and fairness coming through here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Heart and soul, heart and soul, heart and soul. That's what this is about, Aries, okay? Let's engage our heart space as we go towards the new year. Lot of passion. For a lot of you, it's also a lot of sexy time. Lots of sexy time, Aries. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Oh my goodness, we're going on 40 minutes. I am so sorry, y'all. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Go within your current situation, okay? Listen to your inner wisdom. Listen to your intuition. 2 cards came out for you. Here we have the card of Summer. Yeah, Summer. Bask in joy and light. Yes. Let your heart and soul to sing with joy and then bask in the joy and light, indeed, and shed old skin. Yes, the old's gotta go. Shed old skin. The snake is here to help you to shed old skin. The old gotta go. We have transformation in the Tower card. Transformation, ending, that needs to happen. Sudden, unexpected shake-up that's gonna break old foundation that no longer serve you. Okay? The old gotta go. This is Mars energy. Fire, aggression. This is a transformation with the Death card that happens more, not so much physical. The Tarot card is a very physical thing. The transformation with the Death card, I always feel it more like an internal kind of transformation that takes place. And I want to read for you guys a little bit from both the snake and the Summer. There we go. And there we go. So, shed old skin with the snake. It says, cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. We have no choice, Aries. We have no choice. We're going to have to reveal these gifts to the world, okay? The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self has not been recognized or you've been misread by others, know this energy is not leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time of renewal, for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Indeed. This is what we started with. Transformation. Transformation is the transformation, the change that happens within before it happens in the physical world, in the material world. So everyone can see that shake-up. Everyone can see the old falling out from your life. It happens first inside, in a spiritual realm, right? In our spiritual self, in our way of thinking, our way of seeing things, our way of feeling about ourselves and things, before it happens here, right? It says that has been happening inside. That growth has been happening inside. And now the world's about to start seeing it. And if someone has misunderstood you, or you've misunderstood someone, you felt disconnected from that person, from that someone, and that you were waiting for that decision to be made in the way you settle any kind of disagreements and tensions and whatnot, and you wanted it to be fair. The universe is what's gonna bring that reconciliation and that change. Remember, at the bottom of the card it says, grow within your current situation. You're not being asked to you already are all you need, right? In that new era we're going through, we're not changing who we are. It just things are changing in order for us to allow the growing, the awakening, right? With our third eye chakra, the enlightenment, for us to be able to meet the new phase. But you already are. You already have everything you need within you. You already created as such. You are going within that soul, that spiritual being that you already are. This is so beautiful. I'm gonna read a bit about on summer for you, because you had this was the snake, okay? Shedding old skins, bringing the new passion. And yes, if someone has misunderstood you in the past, there's a new coming here. There's a new offer coming towards you, okay? Whatever was in the past. Yes, for some of you, you may have to move home. For some of you, you may have to travel. For some of you, there's gonna be decisions that needs to be made here, Okay, for some of you too, I said there may be proposals coming for some of you, Aries. And here we have summer, bask in joy and light. Rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. When the summer card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in the reading, it can also indicate that the coming summer will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. There is a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. Inspiration directly from the divine with your third eye chakra. That's going to allow you, with fertility, it's about creation, to bring forth, to create anew, to bring the inspiration that's needed to allow that change to happen. This is absolutely beautiful, Aries. I'm so happy to be the one to bring you this message, and I hope I did a good job. Yes, we went on long, but every word needed to be said, every expression needed to be expressed, and I love you guys so much. Please take care of yourselves and your loved ones during this time. Please practice patience, Aries. I'm an Aries, so you guys know. Practice patience and kindness to yourself, first of all, and to everyone else around you. I'll see you guys soon. And thank you for your support. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. Mwah! Bye, guys.